So I'm moving on from talking about the neck and moving up to the headaches. There are so many different kinds of headaches, so many different things that can cause headaches. There is an International Headache Society that has a long list of the different kinds of headaches that are out there. It's mind-boggling. There's a lot we still don't know about headaches. I could easily do a full podcast all about headaches. But we're not doing that right now. Right now I'm just going to do a quick talk about some of the major kinds of headaches that I see in my practice that are probably the most common ones. The number one, most common one, is probably a tension headache. That is actually usually caused by tight muscles. Tension. Now, the number two most common one I see is usually a migraine. Migraine is actually a specific kind of headache. It usually has an aura to go with it, and what that means is some sort of sense has a false reading, sort of. Like you'll see colors, you'll smell something that's not there, you'll hear something that's not there. Usually there's a trigger for this. Something happens and you kind of know an aura is coming on, but not always. Migraines are very painful typically, sometimes can make you nauseous. But what really, in my limited understanding, makes it a migraine is having that aura, having that extra sense that suddenly gets involved. For a tension headache, though, which is probably the most common one, and sometimes this also does help with a migraine, though every migraine is a little different. For a tension headache, one of the most common things to be causing that pain is upper neck pain. Not quite done with the neck yet. I'm going to grab a little doll here, a creepy little acupuncture doll, to try and show you guys right where I'm talking about, right where the skull meets the neck, right in there. Try and show you on myself too, right in that spot. You put your hand where I am right now, and there's at least 4 muscles. They're really tiny, like your thumb is covering 3 of them entirely, not just the end, the entire muscles. They're really tiny things, just connecting from the top spine to the skull. And they connect to the fascia that reaches all across the head right to the front here. So when those are tight, your whole head can feel tight. You can have a tension headache. It's one of the most common spots that I will start right at to help people relieve their pain, relieve their headache. So putting something warm right there can help relax them, and doing a little self-massage. Just putting your hand right at that spot, right at the back of your neck right there, and just leaning back on it a little bit, create a little bit of tension, and you can roll your head, or you can just pull forward. You can grab a tennis ball to roll back there. You want to be gentle with them. You can be firm, but gentle is okay. Feel what's right for yourself, but you don't want to overdo it because that can actually, in essence, freak out the muscles and make it all tighter. So you want to start slow. Hope this helps.